98.9 WOKO's Big Change Roundup for Kids is on. And we are so happy to be welcoming a group of our sponsors for the Big Change Roundup for Kids, a group of businesses who have made it their personal responsibility to make sure that kids and their families at the University of Vermont Children's Hospital are taken care of. It's my pleasure to welcome Mark Whitney, who's the Regional Sales and Marketing Manager for McKenzie Natural Artisan Deli. Mark, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. We're very excited to be part of this year's Big Change Roundup.
Looks like you're in an art room of some kind.
I'm in my kids' sort of art studio in our house here.
Well, it looks great. So thank you very much, first of all, for being a sponsor of WOKO's Big Change Roundup for Kids. Because of you guys, McKenzie, it is ensured that next year, the kids and families who have to be at the University of Vermont Children's Hospital will have the things that they need to connect with their loved ones, because that's something that they haven't been able to do. And there's a lot of things that we haven't been able to do this year that we've certainly would love to have done. But we are very happy to welcome you, Mark and McKenzie, as sponsors of the Big Change Roundup for Kids. I want to talk to you about meat for just a minute before we get into the kids at the hospital. I have to say that all last summer, it was all about the natural American Angus uncured beef franks at our house. We were pure McKenzie beef frank people before, but this natural artisan deli stuff has changed the way that we're eating hot dogs. Are you hearing a lot of people say the same thing?
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I think people are looking for a little healthier option. And while our other franks are delicious and
They are
nutritious, this takes it to a new level with American Angus beef, and they're naturally cured, so they're not cured with the unnatural ingredients that some other hot dogs have. So it's a better choice.
I love the idea. I love thinking about the brains at McKenzie. You're probably at this meeting trying to come up with a new line and saying, what can we do? How about if we make it even more natural than McKenzie already is? How did that whole line come about, the natural artisan deli line?
Well, I think it really started with our turkey. I mean, we make a really nice turkey product, and the turkey, just by default, we always decided, why make it with unnatural ingredients when you don't have to? There's no curing needed. A lot of that just kind of went away. So we made an all-natural, antibiotic-free line of turkey, and that sort of lended itself to other categories like bacon and like hot dogs and like our hams. So we thought another line can't hurt, and it might be a nice option for the Vermont, for people up there that really love our products.
McKenzie is branded without a doubt as a Vermont brand, as a family brand. It's the brand. I mean, I think about it when I think of McKenzie ham, I think about sitting around a big table with my big family and eating that ham. And families is what we're trying to support at the UVM Children's Hospital. These kids, especially this year with COVID, they've been isolated in their rooms, just kind of stuck in there. We used to have toys that kids could share. Can't do that anymore. We have a playroom that is empty because kids can't play there anymore. This year, with the Big Change Roundup for Kids, we have to make sure that kids get all of the things that they need in order to stay happy when they're at the University of Vermont Children's Hospital. You would agree that being in the hospital is not very fun, right, Mark?
Definitely not. I mean, if you make it fun, that's amazing, because it's not a fun experience.
We've had kids, with chronic diseases talk about how much fun they have at the University of Vermont Children's Hospital. And that's what we want to keep going. And that's what we will keep going, thanks to the sponsorship of McKenzie Natural Artisan Deli. You can go to any deli and ask them for McKenzie Artisan Natural, right?
Pretty much anywhere in the state of Vermont, you can find us, and really proud to have this offering for the families and the kids of Vermont. It's a nice line.
McKenziedeli.com is where you want to go, and you will see the entire line of McKenzie Natural Artisan Deli stuff, from the turkey to the bacon to those hot dogs, which have changed my hot dog life. Thank you, Mark, for joining us. And thank you again for being a sponsor of WOKO's Big Change Roundup for Kids.
Thank you very much.